What's up, guys? Moonlight150 here with your battle for today. This is an RU battle against a man named AJayPay. I found him on the Smogon Wi-Fi Battle Fighter, which is going to be my roast of my battles from here on out, because I almost have no battles from other streams or streams of my own. It's basically all Smogon. Anyway, so I lead off with my party rock. I'm going to set up the shell smash to start. Things moving along, and he's going to go for the circle throw here in a second as soon as all my stats stop showing up. But anyways, going to go for the circle throw, get rid of my shell smash, but he's also going to get the super effective hit, which takes me down to almost no health. But he's going to bring in my Entei, and I'm going to go for the Flare Blitz here in a second, and going to see how much of a defensive wall this throw is, because as we all know, throw is that defensive wall, but I don't know how much of a defensive wall he is compared to other RU Pokemon, because I only see him in the NU stat. But I don't get a chance to see how bulky he is, because that was a crit Flare Blitz, and look at all that recoil damage. But anyway, he's going to bring in his Archeops named Aerodactyl. Let's try to understand that for a second. And he's going to go for the head smash to finish off my Entei. He's going to take some actually massive recoil from that as well. Recoil damage all around. Anyway, so I'm going to bring back in my party rock, go for the Ice Beam, because I'm fearing that he would finish me off with like an Earthquake or who knows what else. But he switches out into his Pharaoh Seed, and I'm just going to go for the Ice Beam. Now, surprisingly, this does a lot more to this Pharaoh Seed than I thought it would. That is just surprising damage for me. Anyway, so I decided to go into something that has a little bit more power to it to try to hit this Pharaoh Seed. He's going to go for the Leech Seed. I'm going to go for the Earthquake here. This is where I blanked that grass resists ground. So I was thinking I would get some decent neutral damage, but then I forgot that grass does resist. So it's not going to do as much as that Ice Beam, or at least it looks around the same amount of damage. But he's going to go for the Gyro Ball. It's going to take me down to 60% of health. Not 60%, but 60 HP of health. Leechy takes me down to 26, so now I'm in that danger zone. But I'm going to go for that Close Combat because it's now boosted by the Expert Belt that I have attached to it. Because it's super effective, because he's a steel type, and grass is neutral. Anyway, but Iron Props is going to finish me off, so that is a double knockout. And we're just going to continue on with the battle from here. I'm going to bring back in my party rock once again. He's going to go into his Gallade. I almost called it a Gardevoir. He's going to go for the Swords Dance. I should have gone for my setup move of Shell Smash. I would have been able to outspeed him next time, probably. But I'm going to go for the Surf anyway, because I just wanted residual damage. But as it turns out here, I'm kind of glad I didn't go for the Shell Smash, because he has the priority Shadow Sneak, which, if I set up, I wouldn't be able to outspeed, and so it would have been a wasted turn, and this Gallade would have been still at full health. So it turns out better in my favor that I got some residual damage on it. But anyway, I'm going to go for the Sleep Powder on my Lilligant, and he's going to just fall asleep, and he's going to be chilling there for a little while I set up a Quiver Dance. He's going to switch out and go into his Typhlosion. And I'm just going to set up the Quiver Dance. Now, if you've been watching my battles for a while, you've seen a little weird pattern with my battles. Typhlosion and Lilligant always seem to be battling each other. But anyway, I'm going to go for the +1 Petal Dance just to see how much this can do to this Typhlosion. And surprisingly, it does pretty much half. It looks exactly half a 9. And now I know Eruption is based on health, so it should be weakened. I have the +1 special defense, but it turns out to be a crit, returning the favor of that crit on the throw. I would love to know if my Lilligant would have been able to survive that because of half health on Typhlosion, and I had the +1 special defense. But, you know, I didn't get that chance. Anyway, I bring in my Mesprit, and he's going to switch out. Don't know what he's fearing, but I'm going to go for the Calm Mind because I didn't know exactly if he wanted to set, but I know I could take at least one move from the Typhlosion, so I set up the Calm Mind. I'm going to go for the Psyshock now, and thankfully I have the Psyshock. I have this weird bad habit of when I need Psychic, I have Psyshock, and when I need Psyshock, I have Psychic. It's just bad luck on my part. But he goes for the Seismic Toss, does, you know, it's equal 100 damage. Get my leftovers over, and Psyshock is a nice clean hit to a KO. So I'm just going to do that and finish off this Clefable so I don't have to worry about another wall to deal with. But so that's just going to finish off the Clefable, and we shall move on in this battle. We're going to get a little bit of leftovers. So Mesprit's doing a little bit of work. This is actually my first time using this Mesprit. I didn't have a Mesprit before this battle. Anyway, so he's going to go into his Archeops, finish me off with the U-turn with Archeops' massive special, not special attack, regular attack. So the Mesprit did do something. I took out that Clefable, no problem. But Archeops is going to switch back, going to go back into his Typhlosion. I'm going to go into the King. You know him, you love him if you've been watching my battles for. It's Odysseus the Scolipede. He's going to dodge that Fire Blast like the boss that he is. Going to go for that Rock Slide, take out this Typhlosion. And you know what? If you know Odysseus the Scolipede, you know he doesn't take shit from anyone. He said, screw your Fire Blast, I'm knocking you out. He's going to go against this sleeping Gallade. Now, going to go for that Mega Horn. Finish him off once again. He doesn't take shit from anybody. Yeah, that is Odysseus the Scolipede. Anyway, here comes the final turn of the battle. In comes Archeops. Gonna go for that Rock Slide. Almost take him out. Gonna bring him down to that little bit of health that is that minimal, I'm pretty sure less than 10 damage. I mean 10 HP. Gonna go for the Earthquake. He says, screw your Earthquake. I'm gonna live with more than half my HP. Restore a little bit with leftovers. I need to switch that to Black Sludge. Anyway, gonna go to Mega Horn, and that will finish off the game. So, good game of AJayPay. The king has returned, Odysseus, and I will see you guys next time. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that other good stuff, and I will see you guys next time.